Before we start the video, I have a very important matter to settle. This character's name. Some people say Brigitte, others say Brigitte. No one has came up with a consensus, but I know the answer. I went to Jeff Kaplan's office, demanded some rebuffs.
You can thank me for those later.
And he told me that her name is pronounced Biscuit. Can't argue with the creators, can you? Regardless. Time for the perfect Torbjorn's daughter!
Dooby-dooby-doo, where are you? We got some work to do now.
Now the first thing you want to do upon loading into the game is, goddammit, this makes things very awkward. Luckily, I have a cunning plan. It didn't work. Why don't I just go on no limits? Well, it doesn't really give the best experience. Oh, this is the meta I wanted. Can we switch to Brigade for Brigitte though? Love you, I'm throwing. Rocket Flail! Brigitte's primary fire is a melee weapon, meaning you need to be up in people's faces to do damage. However, its primary function is not to hurt, rather to move donuts. That and disrespect the corpses of your enemies. I'm sorry, Father. I'm already over it. Now, Widowmaker is a character you can't really deal with Brigitte unless she's an actual idiot. Luckily, like the Galapagos tortoise, this one's going Scatter! Can we also talk about the fact that if you play Ryan and press melee, nothing happens, but if you play Baguette and press melee, you do primary fire? Good talk. Jesus, such tryhards, get a life, loser. Says no. At least I have life outside computer. Why can't we all get along? Rally together as friends. Flail, whip shot! As bookshelf's only ranged option, making sure you land this ability is crucial. Right now I'm showing you what looks like a very skilled play, but watch this. I missed the whip shot, so this entire clip is garbage, and so am I. The whip shot also comes with knockback, so I like to boop a bitch. Boom! Don't you ever ground me again! Aw, man. Armor pack! Healing with range and overhealing? That don't sound like being a DPS. Terrible. Never use it. Never use the useful ability. I mean, you could heal by being DPS with Mr. Biggles thanks to her passive. Inspire! By simply hitting opponents with a flail, nearby teammates are immediately healed, meaning you don't need to worry about staying at a safe distance. You need to be in the center of the action for your supporting to happen. Okay, now watch this. Most supports would be dead quickly doing this, but by whacking the hell out of the enemy and a little bit of assistance from a Lucio, I stay in this fight supporting everyone. It's kind of like Lucio, but instead of healing with music, I make people bleed. Wait, won't she just explode by being in the middle of a battle with no self-defense? You're right, that's why Bastion comes with a barrier shield and shield bash. Undoubtedly, the most useful part of her kit. Brexit has a barrier shield that can protect her as she moves around. This means flankers are gonna have trouble dealing with her, so she can block everything they throw at her. But what if they get close? Shield bash stuns them for long enough to where you can rocket flail and whip shot safely, putting them back at a distance. If they've even taken a little bit of damage, you might even be able to secure a kill. Now, when I was at school, they told me, bullying is not tolerated unless you have a shield, in which case you bully them into a corner, stun them, and murder them. I didn't get good grades academically, but this is a life lesson I'll never forget. You hear the Bastion out in the distance. How do you survive a wild tank? You wait till he gets close, and then shashabooey! So I don't really know what I'm gonna do here, but I had a really funny story to tell, and the footage got corrupt, so I'm just gonna try and recreate it all in, like, MS Paint or something. So, we're on Junkertown, right? Mystery Heroes, specifically. And it's a pretty standard comp. We have, like, your Torbjorns, and your, you know, like, your 4 different Brigittes, and they're all lined up, right? We also have a Junkrat, but no one cares about the Junkrat, so we just kind of leave him in the corner. And I, as the main Brigitte, I just go up, and I start yelling, like, Daddy! 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 We must protect the daddy! And so Torbjorn gets on his turret, and every single Brigitte, we just line up around it, and we put up our shields. So we're protecting ourselves with our master shields, but one person tries to stop us, and he comes in slowly. It's a Reinhardt called Mummy, and then everyone dies. Enemy team, please pick my hero. Say Zaya. Hello? Don't hit them, meanies. Rally! Bayonet Berta's ultimate is Rally, a very powerful ability that for 10 seconds increases her movement speed and gives 30 armor per second to all nearby allies, capping at 150. This is a game changer and perfect for starting fights. If you have a team comp that sticks together a lot, you end up with a team way too tanky for its own good. Oh, and now it's time to go whole ham. Ready for the Earth Shatter. Oh, this is going to be a massive play. Just watch as our whale. Oh, no. Roadhog grabs me. Too bad he sucks. This game is easy. Now we've learned everything there is about Britney Spears, it's time to take this into an actual game. Starting off.
Capture objective A.
In conclusion, Brigitte is an incredibly fun character that works really well when she doesn't need to approach, so pick her against flankers and on defense. Her healing is okay, but don't consider her as a primary healer because she's only going to be giving it consistently to people near her, so with most team compositions, you ain't doing much. Bully everyone smaller than you, hide from things that are bigger, switch if you see Farah. Most importantly though, remember her biggest counter. Some say they consistently hit top 30 without playing more than the placement games. Some say they don't even get reported when they're toxic because they're sleeping with Jeff Kaplan. There's only one individual who fits this criteria, and he's called the Stick! Wait, how did he just do that?